Well, good morning everybody. My name is Dr. J.D. Swanson. I'm the author of Karate Science. And today what I'd like to talk about is axes, right? The concept of how to sort of rotate and just different ideas that we can come up with in terms of using our axes in our body to make sort of power and make that transition from Kihon waza and why we do it to Jiyu, to free and why we do it and how we can make that transition. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey, Sudach. Us. Good. Okay, so from here, what you can imagine is we spend a lot of time in basic technique and basic karate, and if you look around online, a lot of instructors and also in regular class spend a lot of time doing this. And the answer to the question is well, why? Right? What can it do and what can it help you with? So the classic example is, of course, Gerambarai, making Zenkutsudachi, making the rotation Gyatsuki, then Gerambarai, Gyatsuki, Gerambarai, Gyatsuki, Gerambarai, right? This kind of idea, and just stationary. So what I'd like to do is to have you warm up. I would like you to do exactly that. So from here, we're going to make it even simpler. So from here, just load up for Gerambarai, elbows together, full and correct stance. Now from here, just push, open, open, push, open, push, open, push, open, push. Good, that feeling. Opposite side, same. Open, push, open, push, open, push, and so forth. Try that for Gerambarai, Agyuke, Sotuke, Uchuke, just that feeling. Nice and relaxed. Use that both sides, left and right, to warm up. Press pause, rip into it. Very good. Now what I want you to do is we're going to repeato. And what I want you to think about in particular is I want you to think about that rotation of the wrist, this piece. So we're going to do a simple drill first. Hold your hands down like so. Turn your little fingers up. And from here, you're just going to rotate your wrist as fast as you can. And you're going to rotate up almost into a sotuke load kind of position. So it's going to be here, rotate up quickly. So it's here, up, now down. Rotate up. And again, twist, then twist, then twist, then twist. Then, once you're ready for it, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then the other way, 1, 2, 1, 2. That feeling. Give that a go. Try it for a little while. Get your forearms used to that nice snappy feeling. This is good practice for tiki shodan, right? Go for it. So give it a go. Press pause. Excellent. Now from here, I want you to do the same standing drill we did before. And there's 3 things, maybe 4 things, probably knowing me, that I want you to think about. Number 1, I'm not too worried about the arms themselves. I want you to really think hard and sharp about the hip opening. As hard as you can, open. You can facilitate that by making the draw hand pulling back hard. But I want the hip to be sharp, fast, open. At the same time, what I want you to think about is this wrist coming down and right at that point of contact, rotating. Pom. Same thing with agyuke. As you make age, not here, right? No, it's not agyuke. Right, Mr. Mikami was very, very clear about this. Here, rub it against your body. Make it like an uppercut. It catches the punch here. Then, as soon as you feel that touch, rotate the wrist, push up the rest of the way. So think here, up. Load it, up. Sotuke here, think. Touch, then connect. Touch, connect. This. Uchuke, touch, connect. This feeling. Use that rotation of the wrist, just like every other technique you do, to connect the rear leg drive, this, the rotation of the wrist, and the hip coordinating into position. It should be this kind of feeling. So try that and really focus on that piece. Give it a go. Very good. Now from here, let's do our basic 4-step drill. So from here, you're going to step in with the left leg, loading, and just dropping down, 1. Then from here, right leg, then right leg back, then left leg back. Practice that with aguke, sotoke, uchuke, shutuke. All of the blocks. Geidan, age, soto, uchi, shuto. Shuto and kokutsudachi, of course. Give that a go. Just getting the drill, getting the footwork. Then come back because we're not finished with this yet. Give it a go. Excellent. Now from here, we're going to do a training aid, right? Again, the technique is more mushed together, but we're breaking it out to its component parts. What I want you to really think about is that same fast hip feeling snap, but now we're moving, yeah? So feel here, make the load, feel like we did in the punching drill a while ago, and then from here, once you feel this is as far as it can go, fire the hip, rotate the wrist, so push down and rotate at the end, and touch. Pull, pull. As soon as you feel that sort of hip wants to go, let it go. Likewise, when you move back, feel this feeling. So making this feeling, squeeze, push, there. So it's like you reach a point of no return. Oh, that's it, that's it. And then just rotate the wrist as fast as you can. Push the hip, drive off the leg. So feel, that's as far as I can reach. Let it go. Likewise, backwards. Oh, that's as far as I can reach. Let it go. That feeling. So you want that sharpness of hip, that sharp piece. As you get better, simply now incorporate that feeling into the entire technique. Just make everything this, but move your arms faster. Again, coordinating this at the very end, this at the very end. Give it a go. This one's much harder. Slow it down if you need to, and then speed it up gradually. But remember what that end feels like. Remember the crispness of remember that feeling, that not connected, that piece. Off you go. Excellent. Okay, so what we've got is we've got this feeling of this rotation piece, this sort of connection at the end. Now we're going to take it back to the original drill, the standing one. So from here, I want you to do 3 things for me. We're going to again make the block. And what you can imagine is that there's 3 axes. There's more than that, of course. You can rotate any myriad across this, but I'm going to break it down to 3 today. But in reality, you can put the axis wherever in your body you want it to be. But for now, for simplicity, shoulder, center, shoulder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about when I'm in normal Zenkutsu, so I'm in my load, whatever it is, what I want you to do is I want you to open now this way. So making this shoulder, this hip, the center. So you can see the stick isn't moving. It's not moving anywhere. It's remaining where it is, and it's simply pulling back. The second one I want you to think about is make this your center. So from here I'm square. Now rotate and push the door forward. The last one is in the center. Equally forward and back. Equally forward and back. Equally forward and back. This is the one you're probably most familiar with. All right? So what I want you to do is from the block have front hip moving. So that means I'm going to open the door this way. Opening this one. And then what you're used to probably center. So again, from the side, it's 1, 1, 2, or 3. Either of those. Give that a go. Have a play again. Practice it with all blocks. Here I am. I'm going to load. I'm going to move through the back hip, pushing forward. Move through the back hip, pushing forward. Now I'm going to move through the front hip. You have that as my pivot point. Now I'm going to move through the center. Right? Uchuke, forward hip, back hip. Right? Depending on what you, back hip then forward hip. Center. Right? Agyuke, forward hip, back hip. Forward hip. Right? Center. Right? Play with that motion. Play with being able to adjust across the 3. Give it a go. Excellent. Now, if we put that into moving, what you can do is now feel from here. If I'm stepping forward, guess which hip I'm using to make my rotation? It's not the center of my body. It's all through this. So I'm here, forward. If I'm rotating backwards, I've always done this. I'm rotating through this back hip. Right? If I want to switch in the center, I can do that too. So try forward, center, back, all blocks. Give it a go. Again, with the center one, don't, right, just from here, just whoop, lose your feet and drop. Give it a go. Try through it very quickly. Okay, so what you've got today is you've got a lot of information, right? Tomorrow, we're going to make the transition to Jiyu kama, to really talk about that transition. So what I want you to think about and what I want you to practice is practice transitioning through center body in a Kihon sense. Once you have that, practice it moving, practice it stationary, and then once you're used to that, what we'll do is we're going to make the jump to Jiyu using this kind of idea. So with that, play with your axes, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care. Hey. Us. Thank you.